And tell me, do you blame the JLP for the high crime rate in the country? Get this video to 1,000 likes, more people. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Of course, it's the final segment of Protection Fridays. I'm going to play this phone, everybody. Listen to this.
That they are going to have protest for manufactured rage and crises that don't exist. Well, I want every laborite to protest against this hypocrisy tomorrow. I want every laborite, wherever you are, to protest in your workplace, to protest in the market, to protest wherever you are of the bad mindism of the PNP that is trying to bring down the progress of the people. Stand up, laborites. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Stand up against the PNP. There was a time when the playbook of the PNP used to make laborites afraid. Is a different laborite you're looking on today. Laborites are proud of their...
I'll waste some more time. Everybody drop a like on this video and tell me in the comment section, do you blame the JLP for the high crime rate in Jamaica? Do you blame the JLP for the high crime rate in Jamaica, everybody? Yes, that is the big question. Okay? Serious question, serious answers. Yes or no? If you believe that the JLP is to be blamed for the high crime rate in Jamaica, comment and tell me. Every man, every woman, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Alright, Virtual TV wishes you protection in all your endeavors for the rest of the day. Yes, now there's a reason for that question why me ask more people, because that is what is being said. Peter Bunting says that it's the JLP's fault. Yes, Bunting says HOLNESS administration created atmosphere for murders to spiral. Peter Bunting said the whole heap of dropping them we are going in the country. The JLP, them response for it. They created the atmosphere. He is saying that they are responsible for the high crime rate in our country. Them responsible for it. Do you agree? Are the JLP, or should the JLP be held responsible? Is HOLNESS to be blamed for creating the atmosphere for the high crime rate in our country? You understand? You can tell me. You see what I say? I'm not telling a lie. This is a blatant statement. Yeah, this is a clear, big statement. You understand what I say? So, of course, many people would have enough to say where that is concerned. And all I want to know, every man, every woman, comment in the comment section and tell me if you agree with Peter Bunting or you disagree. Do you hold the JLP responsible for the high crime rate in our country? You understand what I say? The choice is yours. So, with that being said, everybody, we will now get into the stories as it relates to that fear where Peter Bunting has said right now. See? Because he has spoken and has made a lot of points right now as to why he think the JLP and HOLNESS responsible. So, let's go. Montego Bay St. James, opposition spokesman and national security Senator Peter Bunting has lashed out at the government for what he insists are policies that led to years of spiraling murders. He says that they created the condition why the drop-ins spiked. They created the conditions why the police couldn't do their jobs. He told a People's National Party PNP town hall meeting in Montego Bay Wednesday evening. Now, hammering the government for, he said, protracted reliance on states and public emergencies as a crime fighting tool, Bunting said. He said that there was no reduction in drop-ins anywhere. In fact, there was a 25% increase in the entire Jamaica year after year is what he says. No, he says, yes, temporarily in a particular area or community where there was a surge of security forces, you would have find a decline temporarily, but there was something called a balloon effect. So after states of emergencies in St. James, then you found droppings go up in Hanover, Westmoreland, in Trelawney, added Bunting, who was National Security Minister from 2012 to 2016 in a PNP administration. So that is where I must say the PNP should be. The PNP is saying, Peter Bunting is saying that every year since administration, the JLP administration has been in power, there has been no reduction. Temporarily, you would have seen some communities have a decline temporarily because Andrew Holness relied on Zozo so much, SOE so much. Of course, normally it's a normal thing when gunmen are gangsters or bad man see a whole heap of police, you know, automatically them now go come out. You understand? Because we all know them now, you know, seemingly go against that amount of armed security forces, because we all know that, you know what I mean, that would have been a situation where they would have lost that battle. So automatically, if you live in a tense community and you see a bag of police and you're knockis or you're gangster or you're whatever you want to call yourself, you're not going to come out when you see, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5 jeep load of police. But that in turn left other communities, because of the mass congregation of police officers in one area, in other areas, surrounding areas, it rise the crime. You understand? Such as Hanover, Trelawney, you know what I mean? Places like those. Is what I say is what he's saying, because Andrew Holness relied on the states of public emergency so much, not realizing the balloon effect, according to Peter Bunting. Do you agree with that statement though? Leave a like on the video, share the video, and comment and tell me. You understand? Anyway, let's move on. Now, the HOLNESS administration first declared an SOE in St. James in January 2018. The parishes of Hanover and Westmoreland were added in April 2019. Several SOEs were declared in other sections of the country over the years, even after the PNP refused to support the measure in Parliament. On May 16, 2025, the Supreme Court declared multiple states of emergencies imposed between January 2018 and February 2023 unconstitutional. So the court strike it down, because he's saying that Andrew Holness was using a tool, using SOE as a tool, when even Renita Adams said that it was a last resort. Many people think that the use of SOEs were a last resort when you have an uncontrollable outburst of crime. But if a pin drop Andrew Holness call SOE, if them find a sweetie, if them find one thing, you know, which I can understand from that perspective, but to say that they created the atmosphere for increasing crime, you tell me. Continuing with people. According to the judgment, the SOEs were not declared for purposes specified under Section 20 of the Constitution, were not demonstrably justified in a free and democratic society, and breach the doctrine of separation of powers. The government says it will appeal the decision. Now, the issue has been political fodder for the PNP as the campaign for the run-up to the general elections is due by September, I think. Now, on Wednesday, Bunting also told supporters that the government's failure to provide adequate resources to the police force had contributed to the murder tally. Yes, now vehicles, he says, are a force of multiplier for the police, and by year 2, there were so few operational vehicles in the police force that the drop-in rate skyrocketed in continued for the next 8 years, he charged. That's what he must say. So, some very good points, but at the end of the day, you tell me. You understand? Do you agree? Because this is a bold statement for Peter Bunting to make. Leave a like on the video, share the video, my people. That is it. By God blessing. Tomorrow, we are forward back again. Guidance, protection. See you.